it's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on.
Hey guys, it's Astrid, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get this look. It's kind of a warm tone fall cut crease look. It's not glittery or anything like my last looks have been. This is pretty basic and it's really not as hard as you might think it would be. It's basic cat eyelashes, you know, me. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, just keep on watching. Alright, so obviously I already have my eyebrows done. I don't have anything else on my face. I put on a little bit of chapstick, but all I did to do my eyebrows was use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ebony. I want to say Ebony or Granite, I don't know. They're both like the almost black shades. So I used that, and I just have some Maybelline baby whatever chapstick that is. So I think I'm going to start with my eyes first, just because I feel like I can spend more time on my eyes, and then I'll kind of just like speed through my foundation routine because I'm not really using anything new, except my highlighter. I am going to be using that, but for the most part my foundation routine has been the exact same with all the videos that I've made, so I feel like it's going to be more fun to see a new eye look. First things first, I'm going to prime my eyelids with my Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer. Next I'm going to be digging into my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and I'm just going to go into this second shade Foxy and just to use a fluffy BH Cosmetics brush to put that all over my lid just so my other eyeshadows blend better. Now with that same brush, I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and go into the second shade Golden Ochre and just use that as a transition shade. Now I'm going to go into my Juvia's Place Nubian 2 palette. I absolutely love this palette. It's so great. And I'm just going to go into this first shade, Morocco. Now going back into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to go into this corner shade Realgar, or Realgar, however you pronounce it. It's just a darker version of that orange we just went into. It's a little more of a burnt orange shade, and I am trying to darken this look up, so I'm just going to place that right over this orange shade. Next I'm going to go into the shade Cypress Umber, and it's just a blackened brown shade. It is really dark and cool toned, and I'm mostly going to be putting that towards the corner of my eye and into the middle, just over the orange, and this is just going to darken everything up. I'm going to place it with a small Morphe brush, and then I'm going to blend it out with a bigger BH Cosmetics brush. To take a little bit of Realgar and a tiny bit of red ochre on the same brush and just put that over where we just went, just to blend everything and make sure there are no harsh lines. be cutting out my crease, and I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light, and this little Morphe concealer brush. And I'm just going to draw right above my natural crease line, just to make it exaggerated. And starting from the inner, just kind of draw a half moon shape. Now I'm going to go back into a little mixture of Real Gar and Cypress Umber and just cut the crease back out with this little Morphe brush just to make it a really sharp line and clean things up. And of course blend, but you want that distinction between the concealer and the shadows. And that can get messed up once you put on the concealer. Next, using the same brush, I am going to go into the shade Tempera right there and pack that all over the cut crease and just set that. I'm also going to use the same shade for my brow bone highlight and dig into a little bit of a Vermeer for my inner corner highlight. Next, I'm going to go in again with Golden Ochre and Real Gar and dust that under my bottom lash line. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX White retractable eyeliner pencil and just put that in my waterline. And you could also do a cream or a black or brown in your waterline. I feel like all of those would work with this look. I personally just prefer white most of the time because I do have smaller eyes. But I could see someone with really big eyes doing a black or a really dark brown and it looking really good and really popping. That would go with the look as well. Now I'm going to go in with my Jordana cat eyeliner. I'm not the biggest fan of this eyeliner. It's okay. I do find that sometimes, especially if I'm wearing shimmery shadows, it gets on the eyeliner after a couple of hours. Today I'm just chilling at home, so it's fine. I'm mostly doing this for the tutorial, so I'm not really concerned about the longevity of the eyeliner, but I would use something else. Or, I mean, just grab your favorite liquid eyeliner. I am planning on buying the Sephora one. The like just Sephora brand. I think it's called High Precision Matte Black Liner. I've seen a lot of girls that I follow on Instagram use it and it works really good and it looks really matte and dark. So that's my next purchase as of right now. I haven't really been doing cat eyes. I've been doing like light summer like halo eyes. So I haven't been that concerned, but just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to use it and do my cat eye. Moving on to lashes, today I'm going to be using KOKO lashes in the style Risque. I have been using KOKO lashes in Girl About Town religiously every single day. They're my favorite non-mink lashes. They look like 3D and fluffy and they're so good. Today I'm trying these out. I did wear them yesterday and quite liked them. They kind of look like those Salon Perfect lashes that everyone's obsessed with that are like really piecey and doll-like. But they just look like they're doubled up, which I used to do with those lashes anyway. So I think they're good lashes and you're really going to see the eyeshadow shine through, but they're still dramatic enough for me. So I'm just going to put some Duo Lash Glue on these lashes and do my mascara while they're drying. Today I'm going to be using the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara. This mascara is okay. It's a pretty good drugstore mascara, not as good as my Soap and Glory one. That one's my favorite, but I thought I would just try something else for you guys. Also, this one's really affordable. It's about like $3, so it's not bad. So I'm just going to do everything I just said. It's so crazy how something as simple as eyelashes can make you feel like 10 times more attractive. I do not feel like I'm myself if I don't have my eyelashes on. I know that sounds really silly, but it's true. So these are what these lashes look like. I'm actually a pretty big fan of them. I like them. I like the kind of spaced out dull effect in lashes. So really like these and Girl About Town if you're going to get any KOKO lash. Starting on my face, I am going to go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is the oil-free pore minimizing one, which I don't know if this one's the right one for me because I don't have big pores, but my skin is pretty oily, so it does the job in that department. Next, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is in the shade 128, and it is the matte and poreless one. I know they have a dewy one, but this is the one I use because your girl is super oily. And yeah, this is my go-to foundation. I am going to be purchasing the new Rihanna Fenty foundation. I get paid tomorrow, so I'll probably place a Sephora order. Talking about that, I literally didn't buy myself food like all week because the Kat Von D Cathedral palette came out today, and it was like my second week during my pay period, so I was like, okay, I only have about like $200 for this week, and I spent no money the past like 5 days. I've just been eating instant noodles at work every single day trying to get this palette, and I did. I bought it this morning, and some setting spray because I'm running out of my Urban Decay one. So yeah, ultimately it was worth it, but I was super thrifty this week and lived off of, they weren't even ramen noodles, they were like this Amazon brand of like, I don't know, teriyaki something noodles. They were pretty good though, I'm not hating. I'm going to go in with the same Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light that I used to cut out my crease. I can't get over this concealer, like, so good. It's so satisfying. Now I'm going to take my Jordana pressed powder and just liberally go in with my fluffy e.l.f. brush and just place that everywhere that I'm going to contour, backs of my cheeks and on my nose. I'm going to bake my face, so I try not to put this everywhere because I don't want to look cakey, but I just can't put my contour powders directly over my foundation. That would not be good. Next, I'm just going to contour my nose with my Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder and this angled BH Cosmetics brush. Next, I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I am going to contour my nose with this shade Subconscious and then contour the rest of my face using these two shades. This middle one is called Shadow Play. Today I'm not going to bake my entire face, it's just a little time consuming. I usually do, but for today I'm just going to bake my nose because that's the most important part, and just kind of put it underneath my contour and then just use a brush for the rest of my face. And this is my trusty Real Technique sponge. I do have to buy another pack of these because I've had these for an embarrassingly long amount of time. And they look quite dirty at this point, even though I wash them almost every day. Go into my Essence Satin Touch Blush, and this is in the shade 10 Satin Coral. Oh my god. I just broke this. What? I'm so confused. I literally just opened it and the plastic on the back broke. And I was just gonna rave about this blush and be like, this is my new everyday blush. I love it so much. And it just broke. That sucks. I mean, I can still put the lid back on, but just gonna come completely off now. Not that I can't buy another one of these. These are literally $2 on Essence and they have free shipping over like $25. So, but I'm just gonna go into that with this BH Cosmetics brush. It's the angled one I used to contour with. I'm actually really upset about that. Of course that would happen right when I'm filming, and I've been using this blush like every single day for the past couple of weeks. Now I'm going to go in with this Sleek Makeup Highlighting Kit. This is the palette in Cleopatra's Kiss. I just got this like a week ago, that's why it still has like this useless little brush in there. But basically it is 2 cream highlights and 2 powder highlights. This palette is freaking bomb. Like honestly, I've been using it more for my eyes than even as a highlighter. It's so good. I've been using it for halo eyes. I've been using like a mustard shade and like golden tones in my crease. And then I've just been popping on a little bit of this cream color and then like a mixture of like the 2 powder highlights just right in the center and in my inner corner. And it looks so good. It is so angelic and like radiant. It's amazing. But for my face, it's pretty good too. I do like it more for eyes than for my actual highlight, but I'm going to use it today. So I'm just going to take this lighter champagne color in the middle, which is a cream highlight, and just take it on my finger and just kind of dab it where I want my highlight to be the strongest. So just kind of very tops of the cheekbones. What of cheekbones that I have, because I don't really have cheekbones, and a little bit on the tip of my nose. That's another thing. I feel like the creams are a brighter highlight than the powders in this palette, which is why I layer them, because I don't really like cream highlights because my skin's oily and it'll just make me look oilier. But the powders aren't as strong on their own, so I just generally take a mixture of both of the powder highlights and just take that on my Morphe fan brush. Like, this highlight is so good. I don't know if you guys can really see how bright that is. And to complete this look, I'm going to go in with my Fan of Color Ultra Matte liquid lipstick in the shade 28. If you guys don't know who Fan of Color is, they are an indie brand and she specializes in liquid lipsticks. I actually did these swatches for her 2 releases that she's had. One was a couple years ago and one was a few months ago of different liquid lipstick colors. So my lips are like the lips on her website for most of the pictures. So she did send me these. They're really good, honestly. I switch between these and my Lime Crime Velveteens most days if I'm doing a liquid lipstick. They are one of my favorite formulas. Less drying than ColourPop, even though like I with ColourPop. I love ColourPop liquid lipsticks. They're the first ones I ever purchased. But these are definitely less drying and they're still really affordable. I believe they're about $10 or $12 per lipstick. So this is just a really good peachy nude shade, nothing too crazy since I did do a really dark eye. And lastly, I'm going to go in with my Ratty No Cap Having Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. This is truly on its last leg. Let's see if anything even comes out. Like I said earlier, I did purchase a new setting spray today, so that's going to come in about 3 days, so I'm not going to be using this anymore. It is a good setting spray. I used all of it. It's fine. But like, can you even hear that? That like doesn't even want to spray out. Alright guys, and that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be posting in about 3 or 4 more days. I do have more lights coming in, so hopefully my next videos are going to be a little more professional. I'm going to have 2 more lights on both sides. I've noticed that the shadows have been pretty bad in my past videos, and that's because I'm literally sitting in a corner and there's no lighting in this room except my one ring light to the side of me. But I am going to have a totally new setup next time. My next video is most likely going to be swatches of the Kat Von D Satin Center palette. I'm so excited for that to come in, and it says the website that they have 3-day shipping. So that's probably going to be my next video, and then I have an idea of doing one look with the Saint side and then another video doing a Sinner look, like a darker vampy look. So let me know if that's something you guys want to see. No one's probably going to comment on this, so I'm going to do it anyway. But thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!